Hello and welcome back. I'm Marla Kelly, and this is a special message of love for you. So, this is a little game that I'm wanting to play. I wanted to do it for Valentine's Day, but I didn't get it out in time. But it is still February, and I feel like each of you deserves a little message of love. So, what I want you to do is pick a number between 1 and 4. And then I have 4 piles of cards here. There's 3 cards each. There's a Romance Angels card, a Goddess Guidance card, and a Journey of Love card. And this is going to give you some insight into where you are in your love life. Remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave the rest. And I also want to say that if you haven't watched my energy report for the next 2 weeks that I'm posting with this, please do, because love is going to be a really big theme, love and relationships, over the next couple weeks. So please take the time to watch that as well. And I will put the timestamps in the comments. So after you pick your number, you can go look at the comments, and if you want to fast forward to your pick, you can do that. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, for those of you that picked card number 1, here is your message. The first card, let's see, which cards do I want to show first? I think I'll do the Goddess cards first. So for number 1, your first card is from Kali. And her message is endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Well, Kali is sometimes known as the goddess of destruction, and she helps us see through illusions. You can see her third eye is open. She helps us see truth, and she helps us shed the old, shed parts of our ego, and she has a message for you that something in your life is going to be ending around love. And the message from the cards is you've got to end one relationship in order to bring a new relationship in. So for some of you, this might be a little bit of a painful time as you make this transition from one to the other. You may have some fears, some worries, and I keep looking at this eclipse on the card, and that eclipse that we had on March 15th was a black moon eclipse, and so I'm just looking at the moon there and thinking, wow, this card relates to that moon, and it's eclipsing something out of your life so that something new can begin. And new moons are powerful new beginnings. So take heart, because the card from the Romance Angels is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So while it feels that one relationship has to end right now, someone new is ready to come in. And new beginnings are often, maybe I could try again to say that. Endings are often new beginnings in disguise, is what I'm trying to say. So, you may have to allow yourself to release this other person, this other relationship, but then take heart. Some of you may actually know the new love that's coming into your life. You already may be in contact with them, and maybe this is the reason why you're making this transition between your relationships. For others of you, this can be a new way that you love, a new way that you express love. This time period that we're in, there's a lot of high frequency love energies coming to the planet. It's shifting the way we view love, the way we express love. We might love more in our relationships. And so you might be releasing some old programming or thought patterns that is allowing you to once again open up your heart. And this is either bringing in new love in the form of a new relationship, or it's allowing you to take how you love to another level, to express more love or to express your love in a new way. And maybe for some of you, that's with the same partner. Remember, these are general readings, so you have to kind of fit this in with your situation. Now, the Journey of Love card is number 46. Just for a Moment, Joy is the name of it. It's 46, so it adds up to 10. That is a number 1 card, and that represents new beginning energy as well. So we got 3 cards talking about the new. I'm just going to read this one. They're a bit long, so bear with me. What we feel and express, what we choose at any given time, is our offering to the divine cosmic matrix. It germinates and is reflected back to us, has manifestation in this material reality. Can you choose to gentle your heart, to let it be open to light and to life, even if just for a moment? If you are in the midst of darkness, of deep suffering, can you find, even for a moment, the joy of existence underneath it? It's a wild ride, this life. Every time you open your arms and yes, the universe responds in kind. This oracle brings you a message. In this moment, trust that there is joy waiting to be felt and found. No matter how hard that may be to believe right now, let go of your attachment to the apparent problems at hand as much as you can, and you'll be allowing yourself to let the divine take over and sort out what it needs to. There is help awaiting your invitation always. Why not let it in and let joy in too? You're being offered divine support to live a less guarded existence, to dissemble yourself a little or a lot, and let your true nature, which is joy, bubble to the surface without rhyme or reason other than just because. So for some of you, it may not even be a relationship, but you just may be feeling very depressed. Maybe you have not been with a partner for a long time. Maybe you're going through a real hard time in your life. And Spirit is saying that there is a new beginning. There's new energy coming in. It's not going to stay like this forever. So can you just find joy for a little bit? So for a lot of you that chose number 1, it feels like you're doing some healing work around letting go, transitioning. But Spirit wants you to remember that there is something new waiting for you. Okay, for those of you that chose number 2, the Goddess card for you is Irene, and her message is peace. I really love this card. I just think she's so beautiful. There is no need to worry, as everything is working out just fine. Okay, so the message from Irene is, why are you stressing? What is there to worry about? You're not trusting in this situation, are you? You don't know if this relationship is going to materialize. You don't know if you're going to find love. You don't know if the relationship that you're in is going to last. Well, Irene's message is everything is working out just as it should. There's no reason for you to be in a state of stress or anxiety. Get yourself in a place of peace. Trust that the universe is handling this thing for you. The message from the romance angels is trust. The situation is calling for you to have trust. There's a deep message here that You're feeling overwhelmed with uncertainty. You're feeling anxiety around the situation, whatever it is, whether it's a new love, a love from the past, your current relationship seems unstable. Everything's working out for the best. Even if that means letting go of somebody, for some of you that might be the case. For some it's about letting go. For some it's about trusting that someone else is coming back to you. Remember, it's a general reading, so you have to find what resonates with your situation. But either way, the cards are saying it's for your greatest and highest good, that everything is working out just as it was planned, just how it's meant to. Your Journey of Love card is number 52, the Ancient Ones. Your spiritual growth is now acknowledged and witnessed by the heavenly ones that see beyond time and space into the reality of your soul. Do not lose heart if your spirituality is not fully acknowledged, understood, or appreciated by those around you in the physical world yet. Though they may love you, it is most likely that their vision is still bound by time and space, and they cannot see into the very real gains you have made in the subtle worlds, where all true spiritual growth begins. So the Ancient Ones reach out to you and bring this message. We see you, beloved. We honor your growth. It is real. It is palatable. And soon it will manifest fully into the material world. With breathtaking beauty, we honor your light. Namaste. This oracle brings guidance that you have taken a leap in personal growth. If you are still testing it in the physical world, trying to translate your inner changes into outdoor experiences, take heed. It's only a matter of time before you see reflected back to you in the physical world what you have become within, and you will see it mirrored back to you in the eyes of those around you in a sacred relationship too. So it's coming. You have changed. And there is a new person. For most of you, I feel it's going to be a new person. Remember, I talked at the beginning about someone not being able to see you. So for some of you, you may find that the current relationship that you're in has some new energy, and that person can see who you become. But for most of you, I feel like it's a new manifestation. Because the cards talk about spiritual growth. And to be honest, when we're in a relationship and then we start to grow spiritually, 9 times out of 10, at least, our partner does not usually grow with us. And so their relationship tends to collapse. So I feel for the majority that chose number 2, this card is talking about a new person being manifested through you, that you are changing, and through your change, your trust, your focus, your belief, you will see something reflected back to you in the material world very soon. If you chose cards number 3, the Goddess card for you is Guinevere, True Love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to bring great love to you. So, wow, great card for you, number 3, to start off with. So it seems as though you are feeling true love in your life. For some of you, it hasn't happened yet fully. For some of you, it's still coming in. I'm just tuning in. Bear with me a minute. I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah, it's something new coming in, I feel. If you're single right now, Guinevere's message is if you want to attract romance into your life, bring romance in. So take time to nurture yourself, to do little romantic things for yourself. Buy yourself flowers, for example. This will up your love energy, will make you feel loved, and it will be easier for you to attract this true love into your life. The card from the Romance Angels is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. This is why I feel like it's a new person. Because it's like you're attracting this into your life. There's a strong pull to this connection. For some of you, you haven't met the person yet, but for others, you have met that person. For some of you, you may be thinking, you may feel this attraction to someone and don't really understand it. You don't really know what it's about. And you may be thinking you're imagining it, or you might be thinking, well, I just am physically attracted to them. It must be some kind of sexual thing. But Guinevere's message is, no, it's true love. So you have to follow this relationship, follow through with it, give it a chance. Your card from the Journey of Love deck is number 24, the spaces between the words. When we look for guidance, we often look for words that clarify, reassure, and help us find our authentic path through the chaos. Yet there is also guidance in the space between the words, between each letter, between all the happenings in our life, where there is nothing to be said, where there are no lines to be colored in, where there is just openness. Those are the times when we need to freestyle. We need to do or not do based on what is happening for us right in the moment. Often there is far less to do than we think. Often we don't need to think. There is a space forming around you now. Sometimes when we sense this subconsciously, we feel exhilarated and excited, anxious and nervous, and not even sure why. There's a sense perhaps that we wouldn't mind having a map of this unknown terrain, or perhaps we're happy to wing it and make it up as we go. Either way, there is a space to just be. It is the receiver of the divine presence. If you have a lot of space of unknowing around you now or within you, then just know that there is a lot of divine presence to be received. It can't be explained really. It happens between the words. And yet without it, there wouldn't be any words, any guidance at all. This oracle speaks to you. Enter the space and let go, for your time to receive is upon you. Be blessed. Okay, well, I feel, again, this card is talking about the unknown. Okay, the space between the words, that space of a void, perhaps. And for many of you, you're feeling like you're in a void. You don't know what's coming up. There's a lot of unknowingness. And the message here is to embrace the unknowingness. There's an attraction there. The attraction, the chemistry is really beyond words. It can't really be explained. To try to explain it is to lessen the beauty of it. So just accept it for what it is. Allow it to unfold. and trust that it's true love. It's not something that's going to hurt you, okay? Because sometimes when we get into that space of not knowing, not being clear, or having something that we can't even really express, something that is beyond our knowing, we have a hard time opening ourselves to it because we doubt it. But Guinevere's message is that it's true love. So, as I mentioned at the beginning, there's so much love energy over the next 2 weeks. And I feel like for some of you, this is going to create that chemistry. You'll feel this chemistry with another. If you chose cards number 4, your goddess card is Dana, High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Well, for you guys, you may actually have a message about love that you're here to teach, that you're here to share on a grander scale. So for you that chose number 4, I feel like this is a really special message for you because it's like beyond a relationship. It's more like you have a purpose, like being love is part of your purpose. I also feel like there is something about your relationship or the person in your life that you know. You're having doubts about it. You're unsure about it. But Dana's message is if you tune into your intuition, you know the truth. You have to trust yourself in this situation. The cards from the romance angels here. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so for those of you that resonate with being a teacher of love, for having a spiritual life purpose of love, this energy is calling you to open your heart and share with others. For the other half of you, or the other percentage, that you're having a little bit of uncertainty about whether you should trust this situation with this other person, the answer is yes, it is safe for you to love. And your intuition should be telling you that. You have the knowledge. You have the inner knowledge about this situation that you need. The card from the Journey of Love deck for you is number 5, the communal dance. Lover, you've been alone too long. Your community calls you to surrender your isolation for this moment in time and instead join the cosmic conga line. Do you know how special you are? So much so that this community would not be the same without you. Your individuality and uniqueness can only enhance this group. This group of souls that calls you to dance with them. Men and women, human and spirit, heaven and earth. Your community is vast and rich and has much to share with you. Be lifted in celebration of belonging. Recognize that you are part of something great. Can your heart grow warm with recognition? You belong. You're meant to be part of this great dance of love awakening on the earth. Your heart is already beating the rhythm of the music. This oracle brings you guidance. You are being drawn into a new community that is more aligned with your innate spiritual vibration. You'll feel more at home there and be able to share your gifts and talents more freely and with greater support. Let go of relationships or situations that you have been holding on to out of fear. If they're meant to continue with you, they will. If not, they'll fall away, creating space for new connections to come into your life now. This is not a time to hide in what you have known, but to be open to playful connection with kindred spirits soon to meet. Okay. So for those of you that are resonating with your mission being about love and sharing love and helping to create the new earth, this is a message for you that you are finding your people, those people that are going to resonate with you and you're going to resonate with them. This is like finding your soul family and being able to create something new with your soul family. It's also speaking about people from your life leaving. And you need to trust that. You probably are feeling this, okay? Because we have this High Priestess card. So for those that chose number 4, your intuition is really good right now. Trust what you're getting. And of course, we're about to have a full moon on Neptune, so our intuition will be strong. So let those people go. Allow the new to come in. Now, for those of you that I was saying, there's someone in your life or someone coming into your life and you're not sure. I feel like this card is saying that this is a soulmate. When it's talking about finding your community, this is about finding your soulmate community. And either through this community, you meet someone, or this person is part of your soul family. It is safe for you to love. It's safe for you to take a chance with this relationship and to trust your intuition. And again, for some of you, you might have just ended a relationship or are soon to be ending a relationship, and that's why you're kind of feeling like, I don't know, is this safe? Because I've been hurt before and I'm not sure if I can trust this person with my heart again. But the message is, for you, yes, take a chance. Let go of the past and embrace the new person in your life. So thank you guys so much. I hope that whatever card you chose resonated with you and that you received some kind of special message around love in your life. Again, if you want to know about the current energies, tune into my last energy report. I love you, and I will talk to you soon.